I'm Ian, this is my wife Joan, and I had a stroke in July last year now, and I was out at the back there thinning out the little baby apples on the apple tree. Joan came out and she thought I'd been affected by the sun for a while because it was a very hot afternoon, and then she realised felt quickly that it wasn't that, and she got the ambulance round. I don't really remember what happened, and then I suppose I started to realise or come to a bit when I was in the ward in hospital. The ward was noisy, yes. I mean, people were doing what they had to do, obviously, and the treatment I had was excellent. I mean, you couldn't fault that. But as I say, there were constantly people taking a blood pressure, giving you pills, coming round seeing what you wanted for lunch, washing you, and then all the machines which needed attention, or somebody was calling the nurse for beep, beep, beeping all day long. It drove me nuts after a few days, actually. I say gradually I started feeling more and more with it. It was a bit of a game to sit up and that sort of thing, but they helped me. Staff were super. And then the physio girls took over. Got me walking up and down the ward.
It was a shuffle.
Well, okay, I didn't know that. I thought I was striding out. Yeah. And, I just progressed from there. And the doctor, I think it was, or the consultant, came and saw me and said, they're going to move me over to Bideford, which I very strongly objected to for several reasons. One was I knew I had a perfectly good home here. Very nice home here, which was fine for somebody like me with a stroke, the sort of stroke I had. Also, I didn't want Joan to have to keep driving to Bideford to see me, which I knew she would.
I've been working in stroke services for nearly 10 years, and in that time patients would stay on the ward for all of their rehab. That rehab would take 16, 18 weeks. Sometimes we'd have patients from early on right until they went home. Supported discharge, we take patients home as soon as they're medically stable and in a situation where they have support services to go out. So Ian was able to get home as quickly as he did by the fact that we were able to go out and see him immediately. We went out within the first 24 hours that he was at home, and from there straight away started addressing the needs that he had to be safe, but also to start recovering from the stroke and to give him and his family particularly this emotional support that they needed after something that is a life-changing event for them.
Came home and you came round and we had little exercises out here and in the kitchen and walking me down the stairs and stopping me from falling in the pool and all sorts of things. And then you had your classes, which I came to, and they were excellent, I thought.
VISTA is our exercise and self-management programme. It runs for 12 weeks. All of our patients are offered the opportunity to come to VISTA.
Balancing exercises and machines, cycling machines and walking machines. I felt a lot fitter as a result.
It's about getting them into exercise. It's about looking at the longer term for them, the things that they can do in their own lives to prevent them having a second stroke, having another stroke.
From a commissioning perspective, I am really pleased at the positive impact that the early supported discharge and VISTA services have had since their introduction. Patients have seen a 28% increase in walking speed after 12 weeks of VISTA, and nearly a quarter of them have seen an improvement in overall physical well-being. The length of stay in hospital has fallen by 6 days, and 13% more patients return home now directly.
End of story, I suppose. Here I am, and I can only thank everybody enough, and particularly you for getting me active and my balance and things back again.
Him coming home was really, really marvellous, but we couldn't have done it without all of the physio. I'm looking forward to the summer when we can both get out there and get on with it.